everyone, Tony D, and welcome to the Piney podcast. Oh man, Murphy, you just step in it over and over again, and you keep doubling down. Latest orders. He's gonna micromanage your Memorial Day weekend. Everybody, here are the rules. I know you're excited to listen to rules after being cooped up for 2 months. If you're looking to forward to gathering with your neighbors for a Memorial Day cookout, you may do so as long as social distancing and personal responsibility remain the order of the day, Murphy said. Oh, thanks. That sounds like a great party. Personal responsibility. I wonder if you'll take personal responsibility for destroying the economy when it finally implodes. Here's the order. And good luck enforcing this. Good luck. Number 1, gathering must take place entirely outdoors except for restroom use. F you. F you, Murphy. F you. What are you going to do? Kick in the doors to somebody's house and say, hey, you came in here not to use the bathroom. I just wanted a deviled egg. Doesn't matter. You're under arrest. I don't know why, what authority or what law. No, we have to listen to his royal decrees, King Murphy. Number 2, limit capacity to no more than 25 people at all times. Again, F you, Murphy. I would just love to have a get-together just to have 26 people at my place. Just to have that. What are you going to do? You're going to have cops running around, counting people's cookouts, breaking into their houses? Is that how you're going to enforce this? Number 3, require attendees to be 6 feet apart at all times, excluding immediate family members, caretakers, household members, or romantic partners. Well, that just sounds like a breeze to enforce, doesn't it? Won't you? Won't that be easy to enforce by police officers? They'll just be able to come in and instantly know who the romantic partners, family members, caretakers, household members are. They'll just know immediately, right? This is a nightmare. Number 4, prohibit contact between attendees and no organized or contact sports. Oh, fun! Let's all sit and stare at the tree, everyone. We can't play volleyball. We can't play touch football or horseshoes. I guess horseshoes not a contact sport. Number 5, if the event is an organized gathering, what the heck does that even mean? If it's an organized gathering, okay, the organizers should demarcate 6 feet of spacing in the area of the gathering to demonstrate appropriate spacing for social distancing. F you, Murphy. What an absolute stupid clause on top of even more stupid clauses. And if you don't, are you going to get fined? Are you actually going to have a cop come into a cookout, a family cookout, and say, hey, where's your demarcation of the 6 feet? Number 6, limit provided seating to single individuals spaced 6 feet apart and sanitized after each use. Well, that just sounds like a blast, doesn't it? You're throwing a barbecue and you have to run around every time somebody sits on a seat and then gets up. Oh, you have to sanitize it. Why don't you just force everybody to wear a hazmat suit, Phil? You nut. Number, I don't know what. Prohibits sharing of any physical items provided and requires sanitation before and after each use. What does that even mean? Prohibits sharing of any physical items provided? What are you even talking about? Are you talking about the utensils? Have you been to a cookout? Do you know what it is? I don't even understand these stupid rules. They're so stupid. Finally, require contactless pay options whenever feasible. Okay. Well, I thought all the businesses were closed, Phil. I thought you were talking about gatherings of regular people here. I mean, who's charging their relatives to go to the cookout? whenever feasible. That's not even a rule. That's just a suggestion. How about this, Phil? Demarcate your suggestions from the actual law. This isn't a law. This is unbelievable. Oh, by the way, new cases, about 1,300 today, which apparently is, it's been way down. It's been under 2,000 for almost 2 weeks. Can we finally get going with our lives now, Phil, while the other states open? Charter boats and recreational businesses. The order rescinds 10-person capacity limit on charter boats and recreational businesses open under Executive Order 147. Oh, this sounds so great, Phil. It's like we're living in Brazil. Including archery ranges, batting cages, golfing, driving ranges, horseback riding, tennis clubs, shooting ranges, and imposes a new 25-person capacity limitation with a requirement that individuals can remain 6 feet apart at all times. Parks, beaches, boardwalks, and lake shores. The order allows gatherings of no more than 25 people at state parks, forest. How are you going to enforce 25 people in a forest? Are you going to have the cops check the forest now, you moron? God, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Murphy's action came as he embraced to announce guidance in-person graduations, probably by Tuesday. Probably. Oh, it's so great to have a governor who's so decisive that he might probably do something at a particular time, maybe. Here's what the action also means. Well, let's read the tea leaves, because apparently Murphy can't just tell you. Recreational campgrounds can reopen as long as social distancing is adhered to with clear demarcations. Wow, sounds like a great camping outing. Hey, Fred, can you pass the marshmallows? No, I'm 6 feet away from them. You'll have to ask somebody else. The action does not yet change the ban on outdoor dining. I don't know why. Why not have outdoor dining, you moron? Did you not see any of the science? Okay, they already checked that in the sun, the virus cannot last above mid-70s temperatures. Right off of surfaces. Dead. UV rays, Phil. UV rays. Murphy hopes to take action on outdoor dining in a matter of weeks. Wow, there might be 2 restaurants left open by then. Good luck to them. The action also doesn't apply to live commencement ceremonies, although Murphy said he hopes by early week we can offer guidance on outdoor graduations, signaling he may allow them. King Phil may allow you to graduate, kids. Well, I hope King Phil allows us to do things. Can we go to the bathroom, King Phil? Face masks, hand sanitizer, and washing hands are strongly recommended. Yeah, welcome to the one thing you can say to people, Phil. Avoid playgrounds and organized sports. Hide, everyone. Hide. Hide like Phil. Oh, I hope they catch you going out somewhere, Phil. I pray every day that they catch you like Chris Cuomo. Like they catch you in the Hamptons or something. Oh, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it. Well, guess what? Trump's already screaming about the churches being open. Look at Phil. There's goofy looking Phil. And I hope the churches open. They should open. They should open, Phil. These people, they're worried about their immortal soul. Okay? They're actual believers. Unlike you. Unlike you. You are just a maniac at this point. Drunk with your own power. He okayed furloughs for New Jersey public employees to avert layoffs. How about firing some people? Oh, well, we were not going to fire any government workers, of course. You know, because then Murphy would have to actually do his job and maybe balance the budget. No, we're just going to go back to the federal government and ask for a big handout so we can pay the additional 1,000 contract tracers that you're trying to hire. Oh, that should be great. That shouldn't too much disrupt our lives and pry into our personal information, which will later be hacked by someone because the state's computer system's probably a joke. South Jersey Beach Patrols adapt procedures for Memorial Day weekend during the beer virus pandemic. Won't this be great? The one thing you could do, Phil, is give instructions to the lifeguards, and we're going to have people running up. Oh, you're only 4 feet apart, sir. Well, I think I'm 6 feet. No, I think you got to move a little further, and you got to move too. Well, I think he should move because I was here first. Yeah, it just sounds like a great Memorial Day weekend. What's going to happen, of course, is everybody's just going to go out and do what they normally do. And a handful of the little namby-pamby rule guys, the new people, will try to enforce the rules and ruin everybody's good time. So thanks for ruining summer. Thanks for ruining the start of summer. Meanwhile, here are some actual leaders who are actually trying to open the state. South Jersey leaders call for a reopening plan and timetable for Atlantic City and other low-impact regions. This is State Senator, Troy Singleton, District 7, Deputy Assembly Speaker John Berzelli, D3, and Assemblyman John Armato, D2, and Vincent Mazzeo, D3, today called upon Governor Phil Murphy to immediately issue actionable plans with specific timetables for the reopening of Atlantic City and other regions in the state that have seen far fewer infections from the beer virus. Yes, pressure him. I don't expect these guys to impeach Murphy. They're all Democrats too, but at least there's some pressure here. Keep the pressure up, guys. And I have no illusions that these guys are doing anything other than pressuring Phil because the casinos want to open. But nonetheless, I support their pressure. Keep pressuring these guys. Keep pressuring Phil. We have to open Atlantic City and casinos and everything. Everything. Published reports on New Jersey's medical data clearly indicate that this is possible for certain portions of our state to safely open. Yes, thank you. Yesterday's catastrophic unemployment statistics only make the issue more urgent, said Assemblyman Berzelli. Atlantic City and the other shore communities around Cape May, Cumberland, Monmouth, Ocean, and Salem counties need summer season to carry their families through the difficult off-season and winter months. Yes! Thank you. As reported by the New York Times, 15 counties in New Jersey have roughly half the number of infections. This is a good article. Or fewer than New Jersey's other counties and could be opened under Phase 1, as has been done in neighboring states. They are Ocean, Monmouth, Mercer, Morris, Camden. Yay! Somerset, Burlington, Gloucester, Atlantic, Cumberland, Warren, Sussex, Hunterdon, Cape May, and Salem, of course. Salem has very few cases. This is from Insider New Jersey. Yeah, these guys know what they're talking about. Thank you, Insider New Jersey, and thank you. I didn't mean to throw shade at these politicians. I have no idea if they're actually pressuring things on behalf of the casinos. But I think maybe they're doing it for the constituents who work at the casinos. Everybody needs to go back to work, Phil. So annoying that you're not opening the state. And update on the South Jersey gym. First up, you should check out Tim Pool's video. He is a South Jersey guy for now, although he's planning to leave. I hope he doesn't leave. He did a bit of a report on this. He went down to check out Atillis Gym. I told you about the rumor I heard. He shed some more light. Apparently, what stopped up the sewage were paper towels, which the gym doesn't have inside. So they suspect that it could have been sabotaged by the state. And also, Tim suggests that it could be sabotaged perhaps from Antifa, because there are Antifa elements down here in South Jersey. Because I got a little flack for defending the gym in the South Jersey subreddit on Reddit. Now, apparently what happened is one of the guys used a megaphone that somebody handed him, and apparently there was a sticker on it from a white supremacist group, and he claims that he didn't know, who he just got handed the thing. He didn't see the sticker. He has no association with them. And then weirdly, some poster was hung up outside the gym, some flyer with another white supremacist message on it too. So there's some weird shade being thrown at these guys. I think Tim suspects that. I agree. And the shills for the governor apparently did their digging to find out the past of one of the gym owners, and he was in an accident years ago, and someone was killed, and they brought that up. It's like the guys are running for office, and all the knives are coming out, right? You threw a little shade at Phil Murphy. This is how Phil Murphy deals with it. Well, although I would guess that he would go through his minions and not do anything directly, because that's the way it works, right? You don't want to get your hands dirty, so you just tell your people, hey, shut these guys up. Shut these guys up. Well, it's going to be hard to shut up everybody. It's going to be hard to shut up the churches, the gym, the Pilates studio, the people who are trying to do mail order who are getting shut down. Meanwhile, all the big corporations get to open, right, Phil? All the big corporations are doing record business while all the little guys suffer. In your state, Phil. In your state. And these guys open. And they put a threat on the door that said they're going to put you in jail for 6 months if you try to work out at this gym. 6 months? I think there are people who have committed serious crimes who don't do 6 months. You're letting people out of jail. You're going to throw people in jail for going to the gym? What are you, out of your mind? It's an outrage. You should be impeached just for that. For that alone, you should be impeached. For these threats, these oppressive threats. I'm going to end on something happy. I was just so aggravated. Drive-in theaters are making a comeback in South Jersey. Yay! This is a good thing. In Hamilton, the old school concept with a modern feel. A pop-up drive-in theater called Carpool Cinema has opened in the parking lot of Cathedral Events in Hamilton, New Jersey. For those of you who don't know, Hamilton is a really cool town. A lot of my relatives are from there, and it's gotten very cultured over the last few years. They've got 2 live theaters, including Cathedral, and they're always putting on events and plays and stuff. There's a wine bar and really nice restaurants. It's a great downtown. Every year at New Year's, instead of a big ball dropping, a giant blueberry drops because it's the blueberry capital of the world. You gotta love Hamilton. It also has the country's oldest Italian festival every year in the summer. That's coming up. I hope it's coming up. It might be canceled. I hope not. I hope it's not canceled this year. I mean, that's not until July. I think they got time. So I know Cathedral, so that's cool. That's cool. They're doing a drive-in theater there. So definitely check that out. And it's not very far from the greatest ice cream place in the world, Royal Crown, which is also located in Hamilton, but it's a little bit outside on 30. Greatest ice cream in the world, cannot be beat. If you want to get blueberry soft serve, let me tell you, it'll blow you away. It will blow you away. Get yourself a blueberry soft serve sundae, blueberry sundae, with blueberry topping, little whipped cream, fresh blueberry on top. You cannot beat it. It's the most amazing thing. That makes me happy. Talking about that makes me happy. The rest, Phil, you're ruining summer, and I hope you're impeached. And if you're not impeached, I certainly won't vote for you. And I hope nobody who listens to me votes for you. And I urge people to email the governor again and say, open the state. Open the state, Phil. Open the state.